Okay, I have a 2018 Cadillac Escalade ESV, and I was experiencing a no crank, no start situation with this car. I've had it about 1 year. I bought it used. It was a one-owner car, and if you hang around to the end of the video, I've got a little interesting trivia about the first owner. Anyway, I started noticing that it was hesitating a little bit when I would start it, especially after I had it running. It would be hot. I'd stop somewhere, I'd get back in to start it, and it would struggle to start, almost like the battery was dying, and then it would start and it would be okay. And about a week ago, 10 days ago, I parked it, got in the next morning, nothing, no crank, no start. Everything lights up on the dash, everything was working, the electric running boards worked, everything worked, no crank. I watched about 200 videos and I found one. I'll put the link in this video down below. This guy, I think his name was Joe DeFusco, had the same thing going on, and what he did, found out it was a grounding issue. Totally a grounding issue. So this guy's video was way better as far as how to do this, so I'm going to let you watch that. I'll put the link in. But what happened was, I put a ground cable here off of the battery. I actually put in a new battery because I thought it was the battery. Wasn't that. I thought it was the starter. Wasn't the starter. I did so many things, and then I got this. So that cable runs down and around, and it mounts down here on this bracket by the alternator. The alternator is right here. This is just a bracket that's bolted to the front of the engine block, and there is actually you're supposed to ground to that if you're going to jump your car. That's where they want you to ground. So I figured it out. When I would jump this car off of another car, I would ground here and it would start, begrudgingly, but it would start. So right there is the cable that comes off of my negative battery post. It's a 36-inch cable. He's got the link in his video for where to buy these cables. Got them on eBay. I got 2 cables for $25. They're great cables, number 2 cables. And then we took a second cable off of it and went to, just like he did, I went to the battery tray right there, right down in the bottom of the battery tray. There's a bolt right there, and it holds, it's the other end of this bracket right here. This is an L-shaped bracket, comes down, bolts on right there. And so that's a 21-inch cable that I bought. The other was a 36-inch. Bolted those 2 things on. The only thing I did differently than him, I did get some dielectric grease, and I sanded all my connections down good with some sandpaper, put a little bit of dielectric grease on them, and you know, on the battery posts and everything, you can't go wrong with a little dielectric grease. Put it on there and tightened everything down, hopped in, hit the starter, and it fired right up, as better than it's ever fired. So very interesting. Grounds will do you in every time if you don't know that's the problem. So anyway, I hope this helps somebody. It really helped me. And a little interesting trivia on this 2018 Cadillac Escalade. When I bought it, I brought it home and I was going to put in a new cabin air filter. When you do the cabin air filter, you've got to take the glove box out. So I took the glove box out, put in a new cabin air filter, but behind the glove box had fallen all of this paperwork right here. The original window sticker, the original registration, a Cadillac repair order, and some other things of who was the original owner on this car. This was a one-owner car. It was sent to the auction in Pennsylvania. I live in Virginia, and a dealer here in Virginia bought this at the auction in southern Pennsylvania and brought it here, and I bought it off of his lot. And this, of course, the original window sticker, original price, $97,255, MSRP in 18. But this car was owned by Tracy Morgan, the comedian, at Street Life Productions in New York City. So I thought that was just interesting, his name all over this stuff. And Tracy Morgan was a comedian that spent a number of years on Saturday Night Live. So obviously this was his car when he bought it new. And then he put about 90 couple thousand miles on it, traded it in, and I ended up with it. So the mileage on this car, by the way, right now is 108,000 miles when I've had this problem with it. So hope this helps you guys. This doesn't make the car any more valuable. It's just a little interesting trivia. Hope it helped you out. Thank you.